Hi, everyone. I'm just going to do this recording. This is kind of what I would normally cover and sort of your initial call with me. Just have some things to go over so you guys can just watch this at your leisure. But I'm going to start with leverage. So in the initial email you received from Crystal when you onboarded with us, there is login information for leverage and then a few other things that I'll cover as well. So just a couple things in leverage. Leverage is everything that ERA has to offer. So anything, you can see the menu on the left, marketing, learning, obviously all of the agent tools are in here. So this marketing section is great to just click and just be familiar with each section in it. Some things you can use immediately, some things to presentations to get listings or work with buyers. And then, of course, some pricing tools, things like that for once you get a listing. A great social media section that you can start getting familiar with. And there are some recordings of sessions that I've done in the past for some of these things. I'm going to actually show you where they are in a minute. But that marketing section's great. Also, this agent tools. So these are all the tools that ERA offers us to use. So again, each one, if you click on it, I'll click on text ERA. And, each one's just going to, like the initial page is going to tell you what the program is, maybe some, flyer or a getting starting guide. So again, just kind of cool to scroll down through here, take a look at each one of them and just start getting familiar with them. The last section I'm actually going to click in is the learning. So this ERA University is everything that ERA offers at the corporate level. So we offer trainings, the office will offer trainings, but this is everything that ERA corporate offers. So I'm actually going to click in, go to ERA University. And once this loads, I just want to show you there are a lot of pieces, just in this initial page. So you can click each one of these. It'll take you to a list of sessions that might be active. Maybe there are some recordings. So some really good ones, just to, again, click through here. This ERA Blueprint and ERA Achieve are awesome classes. So if you're a new agent, this blueprint is a live session via Zoom, but it'll last 2 weeks, maybe two. I think it's two sessions for 2 weeks. So like it's either 4 to 6 sessions, something like that. But it will really, really benefit you. Kind of getting started. And then what it would do is lead right into ERA Achieve. So both of those, so back to back would be awesome. But I'm going to really show you. If I come up here in this upper right-hand corner and hit this, next to the menu, there are 3 lines. So just another, menu here. But if you click this calendar right here, what this is this is going to show you everything that ERA offers week by week. So I'm going to just kind of skip to November so you can really see all of the sessions that ERA offers. So maybe you come in here on a Sunday or a Monday and kind of see what's happening for the week. And if you have some time or free on Wednesday, here's a business planning session, November 6th. Hover over it, it'll tell you kind of exactly what the session will do. If I click this, one more click, I'll actually register, and that's as easy as it is to get into any of these sessions. So just wanted to kind of make sure you guys saw, the initial piece of leverage and also get into the university and just know all of these trainings are available for you. So that is leverage. The next piece I want to show you, again, you'll have an invite to this page in the email that you received from Crystal when you first onboarded. This is the Agent Hub. So what this is this is our communication base within just our brokerage. So we are actually in Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, in Southwest Florida. So we have offices in Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Southwest Florida, in Kentucky, Indiana. So again, but this one platform is everything within our brokerage. So you can actually, you'll have a section, whichever region you're in, and you'll see training events, discussions. The discussions are agent to agent, maybe manager to agent, agent to manager, whatever. But in reality, it's, just the whole region being able to communicate. So check this out. What I am going to show you is I'm going to actually come to this learning section right here. So under company, you'll have a learning section. So here are company-wide training events. So these are events that I'll do. I usually do one a week. And it varies Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at whatever time. So if you click in here, you'll actually see the upcoming schedule. So of sessions. Again, this is just our internal brokerage sessions. So that's wanted to make sure you saw that. And then the next piece, when I talked about recordings of previous sessions, if you come into this learning library, here are all the recordings of sessions that I have done. So, when I was talking about the pricing tools or, any of the agent tools, there are a lot of them in here where you can just watch these recordings, at your leisure. But definitely want to make sure you know where to find it in the learning library, and then just check it out and kind of make a note if there are any that sort of jump out at you, or just know you can come here anytime, day or night, and watch any of these recordings. So that is the Agent Hub. The next thing I want to talk about is your online presence. So it's a big deal to, as a realtor, we want everyone to know you sell real estate. You want them to remember you sell real estate. And what's happening is a lot of folks will Google us. So if whether they hear you're in real estate, or someone says, "Oh, gee, you got to use John. He's a friend of mine. He's my neighbor." They will often Google us. So what I need you to do, especially if you're new, or if you've transferred to us, this is going to be valuable. Is really just go to, I just went to Google, and all I put was real estate agent near me, and then I hit enter. And what this does is obviously tries to connect you to a real estate agent. And what I want you to do is just scroll down this page, and go 3, go 4, go 5 pages into this search. And what I want to do is I want to create a list of places that I can create a profile that says I'm a real estate agent. So the idea is I'm going to look right here, and I'm going to stop at this Fast Expert. It's not you've heard of Zillow, you've heard of Realtor, you've heard of, things like that. But any of these type websites, you will be able to create a profile on. It's free. They may try to upsell you, but you don't have to. So create a free profile on as many sites as you can. Your headshot, your biography, just I sell in Cincinnati, I sell in Columbus, wherever you sell. And what you want is 6 weeks from now, 8 weeks from now, couple months, down the road, you want to be able to Google yourself and see ERA, and then see profiles on Zillow, Realtor, Yelp, just platform after platform. And that's what we really want. So as I scroll down through here, you'll see one of the first ones is Yelp. So you want to go to Yelp, and you want to create a profile that says, "Hey, I sell real estate," realtor.com. So one thing you won't be able to do is just create a profile on Century 21, because that's obviously just for their agents. So if you see anything like this, you can skip it. But what I want you to do is do this, and then just scroll again, go 3, 4, 5 pages in here, and just see where you can create a profile. Click on this, and and create a profile, and then move on to the next one. This will be a really big deal for you to sort of just secure yourself as an agent in Google's eyes, in the SEO, and things like that. So that is your online presence. And the last piece I'm going to talk to you about is your sphere. So we call it your sphere of influence. So I'm actually going to stop sharing there. Your sphere of influence is everyone you know. So everyone you know, your friends, your family, your coworkers, past coworkers, neighbors, friends of friends, people you went to school with, like literally everyone. And what we want to do is essentially create an Excel spreadsheet. So you can export from places, you can, so you don't necessarily have to type out each name, but I want to export from my phone and put them in an Excel spreadsheet. And let's just keep it simple. I got 50 people in my phone that are friends and family and people that if they know I sell real estate, will say, "Oh, great to know. I'll keep you, I'll let you know if I'm going to decide to do something or if someone at my work decides to do something, I'm going to remember, oh, John's in real estate now. You really should call him. So we actually have this Excel spreadsheet. So whether we are exporting names in, copy and pasting, we're typing names one by one, we absolutely need to get this started. And if it takes you 2 months to do because you are just doing other things, that's fine. But start with one name, start with 10 names, and then get it to 15, and then get it to 20, and get it to 25. I mean, just keep building it from everyone you need to know. So what the idea is when I have my 200 people in an Excel database. So like these people, if they know I sell real estate and I remind them, they will give me a call if something comes up. And that's the ideal situation. But there's sort of twofold to it. We're going to take those 200 people, we're going to put them in our Excel or in our CRM platform called Moxie Engage. And Moxie Engage will actually help us send newsletters, automatically send emails, do things with them. And I don't have to wake up every morning and think, oh, gee, I should email. Like, it'll help us actually do it. So kind of takes some of the burden off of us, maybe forgetting or lose track of it. And it's 2 weeks and we haven't done something. Let our systems help you email and things like that, help you stay in touch with those folks. So when I say that there are 200 people in my database, I need to figure out how to say hi to all 200 of those folks consistently on a regular basis. And the regular basis might be daily, it might be monthly, it might be quarterly, it might be, however often you want to. But those folks absolutely need to know you sell real estate and they have to remember you sell real estate. And it's up to us to remind them. So however often that is, because in a year from now, if they haven't heard from us, they will forget if they're at work and they hear someone at work say, "Oh, yeah, it's just time to sell." If they haven't heard from us in a while, they're not gonna remember. They're not gonna say, "Oh, you got to call John," because it just we won't be top of mind in their head. So we need to figure out how to stay top of mind in their head every single day. So however that is, and your folks, so it's just a matter of kind of figuring that out. But your sphere, super, super important that we start it with a blank Excel spreadsheet, first name, last name, email, phone, address if you have it. And just start adding folks to it and get as much info, as many phone numbers, as many emails, as you can. If you need to reach out to someone and say, "Hey, just checking on you. Hope you're doing well. I was updating my database. I'm in real estate now. I absolutely love it. I just love to have your email just so I have it in my database. Whatever you need to do, to fill in that database, the more info, the better. So that is your sphere of influence. Starting it from scratch, uploading folks into an Excel spreadsheet, however you start, but it's got to start today, and then sort of set a time frame as to when you want to have it done. A month from now, 2 months from now, that's fine. But then just keep plugging away at it and kind of get to, your max folks for right now, and then we can start working them. So that is what I wanted to chat about with you guys. So sphere of influence, your online presence. Then we were in Agent Hub, which is our internal communication base. And then we were in Leverage and clicked through some of the tools and learnings that ERA offers. So those 4 things, all 4 are important, But I know you end up going through a lot as a new agent or a new to us agent. But definitely wanted to, put those four things out there for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care.